Hey everyone, this is Darth Angelo 13, aka Angelo, and continuing my Let's Play of Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Last episode we went into the UAC Atlantica facility, retrieved the Seraphim's body, aka Samur Maykr, who turns out to be the true identity of Samuel Hayden. And now we're back at the art carrier, which isn't really much of a hub world, but whatever. But we're about to actually enter the blood swamps in hell, to essentially retrieve the life sphere of the father, aka Vega. So yeah, I guess that's all we gotta recap on that. And the blood swamps is also a just want to take a look around here, see what we got here. It's not really much of a hub world per se, because I mean DLCs don't have that. But anyways, yeah, if you remembered the blood swamps from the main game, like it was mentioned in Necroval, being the area in hell, the area around Necroval where the souls get the rejected souls that were from the where they were from the extraction actually end up in. The blood swamps, with Samuel Hayden revealed as the mysterious Seraphim, the Slayer journeys into hell once more to seek the resting place of the Father's essence. Only the creator of all things can save Urdak and repel the hordes of hell. The mire of the blood swamps is littered with the corpses of countless dead who have tried and failed to reach the peaks of Ingmore Sanctum, where the Father's life sphere lies. Ooh. The blood swamps.
I see your mission objective states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it. That is not, sir, what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
Ugh. Okay, blood swamps. Yeah, so up that mountain up there is Ingmore Sanctum, what they're talking about. Anyways. The blood swamps stretch across miles of hell. A festering bog of disease and acidic rain. Towering above the mire, Ingmore Sanctum rises into the clouds, a solitary vision of hell's ancient past. Here the Father decreed his wisdom and oversaw his works, and it is here that his life sphere is interred. The sanctum serves as a mausoleum of gods. The sanctity of the sphere is protected by the ancient ritual known as the Trial of Malagog. During the unholy crusade, Night Sentinels would journey alone into the swamps, attempting to overcome the trial and reach the rumored resting place of the great creator. None succeeded. Legends among the Argenti state that their spirits remain near the grounds of the trial, bound to wait eternally, waiting to witness the one who will be granted passage. Yeah. So... this is the place where all the souls get the rejected, this is where, yeah, so this was the place where, oh, there's actually a thought here, yeah, the place where Necroval mentioned about, any souls from the, any souls that were not, that were rejected for the soul. Oh! That's a big one. Yeah, so this is the place where, sorry for repeating myself, but this is the place where, Necroval, the Samuel Hayden was mentioning about the blood swamps being the place where, all the souls end up if they're rejected and, to not be used for Argent energy. Oh, I didn't see him there. Oh! Yeah, I was running out of ammo. That's why I had to use unconventional means. There we go, give me ammo. Anyways, that was toughy. Okay, over here is where you need to go to get that one rune. It's those... So yeah, it's just lying there. What should I get this time? Extra life... Okay, I'll unlock this one. It's basically, if you lose an extra life, you can actually have a chance of getting it back. If you kill the demon that actually took that life from you. There's no Slayer Gate here, so we're all good here. Oh yeah, cut an extra down here. Book of the Seraphs, Part 5. I think that's the father right there in the middle. It came to be known by the Seraphs that the increasing failings of Jakad troubled the father as he looked upon its spreading tortures and horrors. It was the first realm he knowingly created, and it was still beloved by him. But he came to understand that his whisper of mortality to their long-lived souls drove them mad, and he knew the infection of jealousy in their hearts of the immortal in Urdak. Devoth's grasp for power bent the walls between realms. His growing hordes defeated many deputies and lesser gods the father created, and they were absorbed by Devoth. His strength grew far beyond what the father placed in him. The father bids Samur, his most trusted, to help the father in his final undertakings in the physical realm. The father would confront Devoth and Jakad, and after this, the father would withdraw from the physical realm. Samur would then be tasked with taking the father's life sphere to be stored safely in the Luminarium. Should the father perceive any rising dangers from Jakad, Samur would be called to bring the father's life sphere to a place that none could find it. Samur swore obedience, though he knew it would come at great cost, for the Makers would hunt Samur as a heretic. Yeah. I can't explain what Jakad is, because, I mean, it'll reveal later in the codexes. Automap. Hello. Extra life. Let's see here. So that would be for much further into the level, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Open that door. Eat it, fatty. Come over here.
That's the key that opens the entrance to the Father's tomb, which, according to our data, should be on the crest of a mountain just beyond this altar. That is
right
the
there.
origin of the Father's realm.
Yep, up there. That's where it is. And that is a Titan right there. Oh lordy, this one's big. Anyways, we're going right here. So how everyone's day? Me, doing alright, minus earlier today where I was kind of feeling awful. Just try to hang in there. Okay, so these flames here are probably the trials that they're talking about. Did I say these, codexes here? I think there's like, yeah, there's like 3 more codexes around here. What's this? Oh yeah, it's this part. Oh, this part here is not good. No, later on, we'll be meeting another enemy type that probably the worst enemy type in the entire game. Alright, just follow the wolf and don't let it leave your sights. So I have to actually backtrack a bit and get anything I missed. Stop trying to focus. If I remember correctly, there's a marauder in one of these. It's the last one, actually. Oh! There we go. Yeah, right here. There's where the Marauder is. Oh, there he is. There we go. Yeah, that was a tough one. Oh, I hate those sections. Okay, so I gotta go back around and actually get this this codex here. Okay, so it's like, okay, I think it's down here somewhere. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is or something. I don't know. Okay, it's like up there. Yeah, it's right there. Book of Seraphs. Ooh. Any supplicant may approach the holy ground of the Luminarium with life sphere in hand. Be they the most powerful in hell, or the weakest in Urdak, all can approach the Luminarium to gain access to the power of corporal resurrection, though few minds are capable of surviving it. In the Luminarium, the Seraphs serve all of creation without preference. It is only in the Luminarium that the resurrection can take place, and only the Seraphs that can give a life sphere the return of its original form, calling on the engines of creation to harness the great powers that lay between the dimensions. It is a safe place, a hallowed ground where the Father once looked over all who approached him to listen to his eternal word. Yeah, so they're basically talking about the Luminary, which is in Urdak. And among other things, it's a pretty big deal. Seriously though, I like the environment here. It just feels ghoulish. Alright, what am I dealing with here? Yep. Got that taken care of. There's at least one enemy type I'm dreading fighting in this level, and that's it. And it's introduced in this one. Probably the worst in the entire game. Without a doubt. I'd be very upset if we actually find an ogre here. Spoilers, there's no ogre. What? The world? Yeah, that's an invisible wall there. You can't jump over there. Anyways. Finally open that door. Oh yeah, this bit. So basically, just run to time yourself and get to her as quickly as possible. That's all you have to do. platforming in a shooter game. Love to see it. There we go. Got it. Yep, there it is. That's the one. That's the enemy type. Hate these guys so much. They are legitimately the worst. Oh, look at all the buddies. Oh, I ended up possessing a imp. Yeah, that's why I hate the spirits. They're so annoying. They are the most annoying enemy types ever. Like they preferably target possessing stronger demons. They love to do that. Anyways. Oh. Oh. Yeah, see? That's why they're so annoying. And you can't even check their weak points either. So that means they're just buffed up to ridiculous levels. You have to resort to... And because of how vulnerable you are while you're trying to, like, you know, kill the things, because that's the only way you're gonna have to kill them. there's another one. Oh, Doom Hunter. Oh. Yeah, so it's possible you can kill the Archviles without the Crucible, but it's so difficult. Anyways.
In all their glory.
That's part 1 of those trials
Scans indicate
done.
that hundreds of warriors have died trying to do this just to meet the Father.
Now we go to this one over here, this side. Get my blood punch. Well, let's see what we got here. This one's gonna be a bit of a long one. Yeah, there's a boss here, but I don't really consider it a boss. There we go. Oh. Yeah, there's like live here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's why there was a turret there, just so you don't think twice about that. Oh. Stop for a moment, see where I'm going. Okay. Caves here. Buff totem. Oh lord, this part. Oh yeah, this part. Of buffed up marauders who you have to fight. There we go. I had a lot more trouble with him the first time around, actually. Yeah, that part of the level is going to be very difficult for you, so be mindful of that. You hate marauders, and that part of that fight is going to be difficult. Because of how closed off you're in a tight space with a buffed up marauder. Which is that's not good at all. Oh, come on, really? So you have to resort so basically you just have to resort to using this to kill them quick enough because they have buffed up health. You gotta find the... Okay, here we go. Got the way forward. I know there's a giant tentacle somewhere. Ooh. Yep, there it is. I got all power the Doom Hunter. Ow. Yeah, so that was that right there. Yeah, so that gives you, it gives you max health, like, instantly. Okay, so there's like something over there. Oh, it's so foggy. Oh, come on, really? Is that another Doom Hunter? Apparently so. Oh, lordy. Where am I supposed to go here? I think I could go over there anyways, I'm pretty sure. There's 2 more codec entries, I have no idea. Where are they? Alright. Drop here. Okay, so there's the secret encounter right there, but I don't know how to get to it, though. That's the problem. Or at least I don't remember how to get to it. Jeez. Oh, yep. The invisible version of these guys. And there's a tyrant. Whoopee! So you can't use the rocket burst thing on them. Oh, hold on, let's see. Okay, so it's right down yonder here. Codex. Look at the Stairs Part 4. Ooh, look at that. It's blood swamps. Deep in hell lies the Ingmore Sanctum, a fragment of Urdak itself. It is sacred and protected ground. It is sacred and protected ground that contains the Tomb of Souls, where the life spheres of the many gods the Father created are stored, each one immensely powerful in its own way, yet judged to be flawed by the Father. The stories of their abominable ends in the physical realm are many. It was from here the Father first created the new dimension of Jakad. It was here he formed Devoth. And it was this ground that served as his first workshop and as a retreat from Urdak, where the Father could direct the engines of creation, oversee Jakad's gleaming spires and glorious civilization. Samur could travel to the Sanctum, but never into Jakad. The Father would keep his realms separated. After creating Jakad, the Father retreated to his workshop to plan the Earth realm. It was also here that the Father meditated on the future of existence and made his plan to withdraw from the physical world. Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of lore going on here with Devoth and all that. So again, remember his name, because that's important later. It's very important. Okay. I think there's something I have to deal with here. You're so vulnerable when this happens too, so they're pretty much your run enders for higher difficulties. Yeah, this is where the next secret encounter. This is where you have to go for the next secret encounter. Push skull in and get a entryway. Boom. All right, let's do this. There we go. Got it. Wetland Warrior. I'm gonna get these things over here. And this right here. So open this door and we get the last trial done. What else I got left? Okay, so that's that last codex, alright. Yeah, more of this. Too much running around, you know? I apologize if I got not much else to say, because, I mean, I don't really got a whole lot to say here. There we go. Secret. Okay, the codex is up there, so... E. Oh... Yeah, so, yeah, out there, that's where the Tomb of Lost Souls is. Oh, Pain Elemental. Give me your eyeball. Your orange. Thank you. Yeah, this whole environment's pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. The Book of the Seraphs. Ooh. That's Devoth right there. The black, the shadow guy. The Seraphs speak of a time that Jakad gloried in an age of unparalleled bounty and achievement at the dawn of Devoth's authority. But Devoth came to tighten his rule to drive ever more resources to Jakad's greatest minds as they hunted the secret of everlasting life. He harshly punished deviation from this goal, for he was unrelenting in his quest to safeguard his people. Jakad's unrestrained mind slipped into ruthlessness and obsession. Devoth's perfect realm would be sustained, no matter the cost, for none in Jakad could accept failure or embrace pain. Believing Jakad rejected by their creator, hate grew within Devoth. Jakad fell further into iniquity as Devoth consumed all the realm in pursuit of his goals, and the Father sorrowfully sealed Jakad away from the other realms. The primeval, created to protect and shepherd the people of his realm, stoked an internal fury toward the Father as more of his people fell to mortality. He became the Dark Lord and raged against the walls of Jakad. The Father sensed this and knew they both needed to leave the physical realms before their warring lieutenants tore creation apart. It was then that the Father returned to Jakad, now called Hell by many. Atop the Pyramid of the Lost, where Hell once worshipped the Father, as the sky split and Hell trembled, the Father ripped the Dark Lord's life sphere from his chest. He placed it in the Tomb of Souls, unwilling to obliterate the Dark Lord's essence entirely, as he had favored Devoth once. Samur then took the Father's life sphere to the Luminarium, and for a time, there was a stillness in creation. But now the Dark Lord whispers lies and deceptions about the Father to his praying minions in Hell, while he rages, trapped in the Tomb of Souls. Free without a physical form, gods may yet influence the realms. Yeah. So there is Satan for you. That's the Satan of Doom. Devoth. So we're actually getting more of this guy's backstory. So we're actually getting lore of Hell itself. So now we know who Devoth is. That is Satan for ya. If you couldn't tell by like the lore stuff going on right there, you may recognize his fall as Lucifer's. Which, that's pretty much the entire point. Because he is him. He is Satan. The devil. Oh, come on, really? They have totems? Shoot, I forget where it is. There it is. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Where's that buff totem? There it is. There we go, got one down. I'm literally trying to glory kill, and it is not letting me. Oh, Barons, huh? Oh, slow down. Jeez. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Yeah, this is why I hate the spirit so much. I'm literally pumping so many rockets into him, you have no idea. man. That felt good. Alright, so I guess I got everything here.
May
Actually,
the makers in all their glory.
This would complete the shield.
yep. True. Yeah, so those big green flames that you saw on top of those towers, those are the trials they have to go through. So now with that finished, begin the boss fight. I wouldn't really call this a boss fight. Think I'm done? Psych. There's two more. There we go. That's how you beat it. Not too hard. Now let's awaken this big boy. So Awakening Malagog. Man, look how small he is. I love sense of scale in these games. So good. So this is Ingmore Sanctum right here. This here.
Hurry, retrieve the Father's soul sphere. He will save Urdak from the demons. For the humans' sake. Do it now. This is the Father's sphere. He will save me.
Remember our objective from the beginning?
Yes.
This is the Dark Lord's life sphere. He'll take physical form if you do this.
Yeah, he's taking huge risks, but, I mean, it's Doomslayer here. He takes all the risks. Yeah, so Samur Maykr is doomed to transfigure. So basically, we just destroyed the Father's life sphere. God's life sphere itself. I'm gonna save and exit because I'm almost all out of time. But yeah, yeah, my background changed. I mean, it's still here, but whatever. But yeah, that's the blood swamps for you. Yeah, he basically destroys the Father's life sphere, God's life sphere, Doom's no pun intended, Samur Maykr to succumb to the transfiguration, and then takes the Voth's life sphere. For what purpose, though, we'll find out later. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.